in 2016, where it raised $5,000 for Evergreen After School Club. Back then it was the Evergreen Boys and Girls Club. Then $10,000 the next years. And then I think with a lot of the transition went on in the organization, either that or the pigs refused. We kind of took a year off. So we actually now have a willing participant, not only Joyce, but we have a willing participant. We have a wonderful pig named Olivia who lives in Hilewood.
Olivia, the Hilewood, from the Hilewood pigs.
From the Hilewood pigs, I hear she's the best kissing pig in 3 counties. And she's going to help us also raise some funds for Evergreen After School Club. So Joyce is the first one that stepped up, and we're here today to try to find 10 good people in Indiana County that would be willing to raise the most money and face that pig on band night on August 28th.
Well, Joyce Sharman, good morning to you.
Well, thank you. Thanks so much. It's nice to be here.
It's good to have you here in the studio with us. So what made you to say to yourself, I'm going to kiss a pig?
Well, I have lived in Los Angeles for quite a long time, and I never heard of such a thing.
I don't know where this is going.
I've never heard of such a thing as kissing a pig on the stage at the county fair. I think it's the cutest promotion.
Oh, yeah.
And I love animals so much, and any animal, every animal. And I've seen a picture of Olivia, and she's adorable.
Oh, good.
And I am determined, I hope so much to win this contest because I want to kiss Olivia at the county fair.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yes, so I'm going to be reaching out to all my friends.
You're going to stack the ballot box, are you?
I am. They're going to dread seeing me coming. But I just think it's wonderful. And, of course, it's for such a wonderful cause with the Evergreen After School Club that do so much to help so many children and make a difference in their lives. And that's the main reason I'm doing it. But I'm very excited about it. I do a lot of fundraising, but I don't know if I've ever been as excited to participate in anything like this one because it's just so real. It's so real and so different.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So, David, you said that we've got Joyce.
We've got Joyce.
We've got Joyce. What else can we do? How many more do you need?
We need. Here's the plan. It's a pretty simple formula. If we can find, like I said, 10 to 12 people step up. And the thing is that when you step up to say I want to raise money for Evergreen, Evergreen's going to be right beside you. We've got a complete packet of information that what would happen once you decide. Contact the office. Contact me at the office. We'll sit down. We'll strategize on how we get you to a minimum amount, and then try to get you over to be the top fundraiser through that 3-month period. We're going to kick this thing off on May 30th at Disobedient Spirits at 6 o'clock. So we're hoping to have all of our candidates. It's open to the public. Olivia the pig will be there.
Wow.
I'm going to try to get her out of Hilewood.
The guest of honor.
The guest of honor will be there. But once you sign up and say, I want to do this, Evergreen's going to stand right alongside you. We're going to make sure you hit your goals. We're going to help you. We're going to give you fundraising ideas. The plan is that through that 3 months, we will meet with you every other week, whether it be a phone call, whether it be text, whether it be a meeting, and say, hey, how are we doing today? What are your goals? That promotion that you tried, did it work? One of the things we're also looking for is if you have a business out there or if you have an organization and you want to get involved. It's an organization or business helping Evergreen. We're more than happy to promote your business and the affiliation that you're with throughout that 3-month period, whether it be our Facebook, whether it be on the radio, newspaper, our website. So this is a real win-win-win all the ways around. Joyce's point, is right to the point that at the bottom line, Evergreen wins. The kids, the 1,500 kids that we take care of a year, and their families and administrators and school districts, they all win because this money helps us get things that are not paid for by the federal grant. We are federally grant funded, but there are restrictions on grants. So there's a lot of things that we can do to enhance our programs and enhance our programming for the districts and the kids. So
Joyce, how did the Evergreen After School Club come to your attention? What made you aware of everything that they do?
Well, I had heard about it when it was Evergreen Boys and Girls Club. And then I've known David, and David's going to be a wonderful leader for them. And, and he talked to me about it. And I thought, yes, because anything to do with kids, it's really, one of their favorite after school programs is having help with their homework. You know, and I thought it would be like playing softball or, kickball or something, but one of their favorite things is after school program with help with their homework. And it's actually shown that one or two improve their math and language and arts grades, in the club. And they improve their homework completion in general. Yeah. So it really helps, their to focus.
Yeah, and of course, there's nothing like seeing a light go on in a kid too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which,
yes.
with the extra help that they get through Evergreen After School, David, that once a kid gets the concept. And this special attention helps them to do that, then that could start them off on a whole new course of life.
And we see that that's technically called out of school time. We see sometimes out of school time is exactly that. Maybe that's the switch that goes on that a child gets. Okay, I understand math now because we used a curriculum called Mango Math, which is games. Or, to Joyce's point with homework, it's funny when we ask the kids, we survey the kids and the families. That's the number one thing. I love homework help, which Joyce is right. You would think that'd be the last thing they want to do. But that homework help is mandatory in each of our clubs, that the first thing the kids do when they come in at every single club is to get down to business. They do their homework for the first 20, 30 minutes. Then we do our curriculum. Then we do the rest of the stuff. But you're right, Todd. Sometimes it's that, what hasn't worked in the past may mean that something else needs to be tried.
Moment, as you said, Todd,
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, it just comes on and all of a sudden what hasn't been making sense in school does, and they have that an opportunity now to get back into the classroom setting, where before they might have felt, I'm falling behind and I really don't see a pathway back.
Right.
Now that all those obstacles are cleared and they're back in good stead, and off they go.
Yes.
So that's why we're kissing pigs.
That's why we're kissing pigs. Yes. So we're gonna.
So join me, please, out there. Participate and be one of our contestants,
candidates.
Yes, and some fun competition is good.
I can see this competitive light on in you, Joyce.
Oh dear,
you want to win.
I do. I really do.
we don't know if Joyce likes the kids better or the pig better. So I think we don't want her kissing the kids yet.
I love them all.
We just know that
wonderful.
Olivia is not wanting to have pulled pork served at this event that you're having.
That's true.
Yeah,
we're going to avoid that. We're going to avoid that at all costs.
IUP actually evaluated our programs, and they believed that the program met the child's individual needs, which is a great recommendation.
Get that validation.
Yes.
Being that we're federally funded, we're not only monitored very closely by the Pennsylvania Department of Education. Any government funding that goes out, they want to make sure you're properly using it. But we are mandated to be regularly checked on. What's the word I'm looking for? Audited by a group from IUP.
Yeah.
So this is top-notch stuff. It's not Joyce saying it's a good program. It's not me saying it's a good program. We are saying it's a great program, but there is fact-based surveys that go out that we're making sure that we're hitting.
And the proof is in the results. You know?
Absolutely.
And the kids all just sing praises about it. They really do.
They do.
Wonderful. Okay, so we've got less than 2 minutes left, David. We need to get the information out. Somebody wants to participate.
Someone
thinks they can knock Joyce off here.
Hey, I don't know whether she's our horse in the race or our pig kisser in the race, but she's the one to beat right now. She's our top contestant. So if you do want to participate, 724-910-1475 is my direct number, or DJANUSEK at evergreenasc.org. Let me remind you again that we will be kicking it all off on May 30th, 6 p.m. at Disobedient Spirits, located in Homer City on the Main Street. And then that's when the contest campaign begins, ends the 27th. And from now until August 27th, check our Facebook, check our website. There'll be more and more information. We will start a tally board but after that May 30th kickoff to see who's in the lead, who's not in the lead, who's not doing so well, who needs a little little oomph.
And we'll get you back here in Indiana
Absolutely.
in the morning and, a couple of times.
Fantastic.
And we'll boost it, make sure, and see if Joyce is still holding the lead.
The pressure's on.
or if Joyce needs some help here.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's a wonderful program, the Evergreen After School Club, and this is a tremendous event that you've lined up. Joyce, thanks so much for being a part of it.
Thank you, Todd. I really enjoyed it.
It's going to be a pleasure to watch how this all develops. David, thank you for bringing Joyce in to visit with us today.
As always, thanks for having us, Todd. We appreciate it.
We are right up to the marker. The Brian Kilmeade Show is coming up next. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160.